I think the worst thing today is lack of respect.
Sorry about my English, but I think it's people started to don't have heart feelings.
I think it's the generation, this new generation, and because there's no respect, and lots of problems, and all this war problem all over the country, it's not good,
Homelessness. It would probably be the corporatocracy, but the fact is we need it to sort of survive in the modern era that we live in.
At the moment, global warming, I reckon. Yeah, I reckon it's just like the way it's coming. It's all happening and everyone's trying to make a difference. It's not working.
Humanity.
Bananas.
Get everywhere. They get everywhere. I'm with you on the bananas. Would you like to take the banana and make sure that it doesn't cause the world any more problems? Thank you.
Too many greedy people. Too many people making too much money, and an awful lot of people who are in poverty. I don't mean what they call poverty over here. I mean real poverty.
There's loads of wars. Where is the problem? And homeless people.
I don't know. Employment, maybe?
What the biggest problem is? Money.
I would probably say religion, definitely.
I think we pay way too much council tax and things like that. It's way too much. I think that people that don't work get too many benefits.
Apathy, nobody cares.
The economy.
Disparity in wealth and environmental despoilation. There's two rather than one.
The 1% of people who own 99% of the money.
People's attitudes, I'd say. Narrow-mindedness.
Inequality, I suppose.
Poverty, stuff like that. Poverty.
People are too much worried about money, and they don't respect each other.
Ignorance. If you were in charge for a day, what would you do to make the world a better place?
Well, what would I do?
Get people to live in other people's shoes.
Try make the others happy.
I think you have to make your place better first. Then you can focus to another place. Because you have to make yourself better than before you can help someone else, so the world can be better.
Help the needy, I suppose. I would stop homelessness. That's what I would do.
I don't know. Just
more subways.
More subways.
Take like a year's holiday and just not do anything. No, I'd probably change some laws or whatever. Just make it easier for me,
How would you make the world a better place?
I'd straighten them. I suppose.
All depends what you had the power to do.
To supply everybody with enough food, for one thing.
Good health.
Good health, yes. Clothing. I don't mean your latest fashions, just but to be warm. And for everyone to be housed.
Give you a free chocolate.
Giving out free
Yeah.
It's a good question, isn't it? I really don't know. I'd let everyone do what they want for a day.
Make weed legal.
Probably
help out at starving countries, maybe.
Yeah. Recession as well. Also, people have to pay for university, free education until however old you want to do it till.
Well, peace, I suppose, isn't it?
I would start all development in the rainforest.
Well, for a start, get rid of the politicians. So rather than have a Labour, a Conservative and a Liberal, just have something completely new, something completely different. I'm not saying a president, but just something completely different. That'd be the first thing I'd do, get rid of that lot.
Hand power to the people.
It's so complicated, I've given up trying to work that out. But I would reduce the tax on alcohol and legalise drugs.
Well, change people's narrow minds and try to open up their eyes to other things and, you know, the bigger issues.
Rescue all the people that are homeless and try and spread the wealth, I think.
Make sure people get paid for what they do.
Give better benefits out for people to live on. How help the homeless.
I don't think I could.
It's not easy.
Maybe I'd pray a lot. I don't think you could solve anything in a day.
Free hugs.
Ask people questions and record the answers. Yeah.
Worry about money, would you do your job for free?
I've been doing it for free for a long time. I own my own company.
Okay. So if you had to do it for free, you'd do the same as what you're doing now?
I still do, yes.
What do you do?
We build sunrooms.
Okay, lovely. Thank
in Canada.
If the free job was for saving people or helping people, yeah, sure, make it free.
If everything was free, yeah. Because the problem is very expensive. And if you doing free job, and who's going to pay your rent? That's the problem. Well, if I'm having help, like I don't mind doing free job, you know.
If I had a job, I expect I would do. Yeah, of course I would. Musician, it's all about creativity. I wouldn't work in the office.
Probably. It depends on the job. If I enjoyed the job, then maybe yeah.
But what sort of job would you like to do? You didn't have to worry about money. You'd do any job you like.
Well, I want to be an airline pilot, and to be honest, that's something I would do without getting paid, actually.
I'd be doing other stuff, mate.
What stuff would you be doing?
That's the thing. Like I said, I'd be on holiday. I'd be enjoying myself, doing hobbies, running a business, whatever.
Yes. Because I don't have one.
Okay. What would you like to do? If you didn't have to worry about money, go and do anything more?
Make a scarf just like yours.
Well, I do poetry. So.
Well, what would you do for free? Yeah. You don't have to worry about money.
Well, I still do what I do, which is reading in the school, local school, with the little ones. Do it for free. I don't know. I mean, there's lots of things I suppose I could do.
No, but then it gives you something to do.
Oh, okay. Well, what job would you do for free if you didn't have to worry about money? That'd be a good job.
Be a wedding planner.
Yeah, that's really cute.
Probably, yeah. If it was something I enjoyed doing, but if it's something I didn't want to do, then obviously not.
What sort of things would you enjoy doing?
I'd be a musician.
No.
What job would you do for that if you didn't have to worry about money?
Professional trials riding.
Yeah, we do live sound engineering at college, so we do,
Just enjoy it.
Yeah, we love doing it.
Yeah, I would.
What job do you do?
I'm a chef.
No, it's a horrible job.
What job would you do?
I would use my degrees in science-based subjects and make vaccinations for animals and people.
If I didn't have to worry about money, then yeah, I would. Yeah.
Okay. What sort of job would you like to do?
I've always wanted to be a midwife.
No. What job would you do?
Something, either something involved in sport or music, I think.
Yes.
What sort of job would you do for free?
I've done voluntary work recently, conservation work and gardening work.
Well, I'm going to be a social worker, so I probably would do my job for free, yeah, because it's not something you do for the money anyway.
I think, something I had in mind was to set up somewhere for homeless people. It is because I've always had a home, I've always, felt really sorry, particularly young men who seem to fall through the safety net. So I'm not quite sure whether I'd have done the job for free. I don't know, it didn't come up.
Yeah. Maybe.
prefer like a job.
Yeah. What job would you do for free if you didn't have to worry about money?
What job would you do for free? Help others.
If you could give your 16-year-old self a word of advice, what would it be?
If you were allowed to put all your problems on a carpet in front of you and everybody else in the room did the same, would you not be taking back your own problems?
Try be happy and make the others happy too with healthy things.
I think listen to your parents and good learn education. You have to make sure you do good thing for your life. If not, you just end up in the street, you know.
Don't go down the drug route. Always look after your property if you have one, and look after other people.
Don't do drugs.
Concentrate more at school.
Yeah.
Try harder.
Don't muck about on maths lessons.
Yeah.
Just get ready to take shit. Let's put it like that. Get ready to grow up. So I'd give them. I wouldn't tell them anything else. You just got to learn.
I am 16. So, what do I say to myself? Have a banana.
It's a very different world to when I was 16. I'd think very carefully before you do anything, because you have such wonderful opportunities nowadays that I didn't when I was 16.
Well, take advantage of all your education
of your education, yes. Because people like us could never have gone to university.
Think about your choices in your GCSEs and think things over again and pick the right ones, and don't do what your mum and dad tell you to do.
Get your arse in gear.
Get a better job.
Probably don't mess around in the last year at school. I thought it was cool, but no.
I don't know, just a bit more confidence and, you know, work a bit harder, make a bit more money.
Don't dye your hair silly colours.
I don't know, maybe not have my kids so early and enjoyed life a little bit more first before I tied myself down, I think.
Listen to your 38-year-old self.
Don't marry that stupid woman.
To work hard at school and value your family and friends.
Oh, don't marry so young. Go and do a few things first. I think so.
Save up money because everyone's going to get more expensive.
Well, go to university and stuff like that, which I never did.
Don't be so timid. Don't think so much about yourself. Just go out and enjoy yourself more without bothering about what other people are thinking of you.
And if you had a little message for the people in charge, what would it be?
Teach young people to learn to respect.
Try to do the things better, because today we are alive and tomorrow we don't know if we will be here.
You have to concentrate more on young people as well and create more jobs for people.
Help people more from this country than other countries.
Sort it out, honestly, sort it out, because people are waking up.
Try and get us out of this economic climate. Just
pull your finger out and do something.
Sort it out.
Great job, but do it better.
One thing is to be realistic. We know they can't change the world in 5 minutes. They can't. Be realistic. Stop lying.
Stop thinking about themselves and other people. And they're really rich, so they should give their money out.
Open your ears a bit more.
Suck.
Money mostly, like, and stop, you know, taxing the poor more than they do the rich, and then all like the, what was it, the 99% Occupy Wall Street and all that.
To just cut down on all the benefits and things like that for people that don't work, because it's unfair.
Stick it.
Do you really want me to tell you?
Oh, yes.
Piss off. That would be my words to them. Just get out of it and let somebody come in that knows what they're doing and get this country sorted out.
Won't last forever. Support those people who are making an effort. Like, I'm glad you're here today, you know, yeah. If you set up tents over Liverpool Gardens, I'll come and visit you.
Don't make cuts to, you know, the most needed services. You know, services are being cut here, there and everywhere, and it's the people that need the most that are suffering.
Stop letting the bankers have big handouts, give more help to the less well off. It's really all about that, I think.
Get stuck in and do something good.
Relax.
come and live the way the people on the estates and the way the pensioners live for just 1 week and see what they have to try and exist on what they have coming in and see.